Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Charismatic Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Straw, but it's changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark the RPG.
Instance.
And there's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. With me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lear, our half-elven Magus, played by Julie. Hello, welcome.
There's definitely no way we could have helped those people, right? Right?
I'm Marcia, Chasing Warlock, played by Cookie. Hello, welcome.
I didn't realize I'm not on push to talk. Whoops.
Yeah, you kind of ruined my intro, but it's okay. It's not the first time. Nick's up to the starter tiefling part, played by Adrian. Hello, welcome.
They were all mercy killing. I swear.
Wow, okay. Oh well. And certainly not the least sad the Shad, our Genasi rogue, played by Woodgod. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, those were definitely justified, don't worry about it.
Alright, gang, what happened last time? What happened last time?
Do we settle on me doing it?
I think how much you were singing today?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
Cookie was really into it.
Yeah,
so
you were really
let's
into
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Right. Okay, so last time after we killed the vastly misguided angel that is also Nix's father, biological father, anyway, known as the Abbot, we were discussing, well, what the fuck are we doing now? So, first things first, let me just... I'm sorry, give me a moment.
What?
Yeah,
Get it together.
I'm sorry, my thing... I'm sorry, something... Okay, anyway. So we just... Hamatia and Nyx came back down after discovering more, flesh golem attempts from our dear Abbot, trying to recreate a body very similar to they had to put her soul in order for her to become a docile toy for our dear Lord Strahd. The party discusses what they want to do, and they want to check every room, every place, every nook and cranny and hole in the abbey to find everyone there and to see if some people can be saved, and if they can be saved, then treat them with dignity and respect and try to heal them both mentally and physically, and if not, then to regrettably put them to rest. First things first, they go inside a room where 5 people lay chained to beds with some body parts severed, and out of the severed body parts, some have been replaced with animal parts. So they have like a person with a severed arm, and we might have a goat arm instead, or something like that. During the dark work, Hamatia, I think Alia and Fad kill their patients. Nyx stumbles across a very vocal man named Darzin, who has lots of complaints to, well, the management of the place about the way he's been treated. Nyx takes his vocal outrage as a sign that he's fine and just gags him and goes to see the 5th person, who we found out is Lottie, a seamstress from Valaki, who is searching for missing children, if I remember correctly, of
Yes.
her and her partner, if I right.
More or less!
Long story.
More or less!
Long story short,
Inside
it's not
joke,
their
not very
biological children, but
Yeah,
I
I mean,
had to ask
I did write
Illyria.
orphans in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They were orphans, so you had to ask Illyria.
One of them was.
I don't know. We discovered that Lottie well, her arm was taken from her during these vile experiments. Fads frees her, and Nyx takes her away from this room in order for her to maybe find some rest and to help her recover. Meanwhile, Hamartia and Fad manage to calm down Darzin, who's been complaining fervently by writing down all of his complaints in a formal letter to the Lord of the Castle, which is currently Nyx. Anyway, Aleria and Nyx are back in the main keep, the main room, I guess, of the Abbey, where they discuss both the Abbot's twisted view on how to handle things, how to save Barovia, that this creature who's supposed to stand up for good ideals became this twisted and demented. And they try to decide what to do with him, but also Alea confers with Nyx, that's not the word, tells Nyx about her revelation, her clarity of vision from the wedding in the altar, where we discovered that Tatiana was supposed to marry a guy named Sergei, who's also a vampire, very familiar to Strahd. How so? Because it's his brother! And Strahd killed him in the marriage ceremony before they actually got married. And then Tatiana apparently jumped from a window and died before the mist encroached on the land, leading Leah to believe that her soul somehow escaped before the mist could cover the whole of Barovia and basically trap her soul there. So that's a theory Leah had. And anyway, switching things, Nyx needs some souls because he's currently very low on the soul juice. So Hamartia gives him a soul. And in the meanwhile, Fad is making a pile for all of the dead bodies that we already piled up and are about to pile up. We dispose of the abbot's body after taking a bit of his blood. And then we go room to room, door to door, hole to hole, every nook and cranny. And we've tried to find people who are beyond redemption, who are not beyond redemption. And unfortunately, we find none. We put roughly 15 to 20 people who are probably innocent to the sword and give them rest. This was a heavy part, and everybody was a bit down, a bit low in the mood, and we tried to explore the rest of the abbey, where we found a talking crow lady named Moriella, who is part of like a crow clan, I think, in Barovia village.
Where
Not
Ravens?
Barovia village. We're
Near Barovia-
Ravens from Valaki.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. So
The question mark at the end. I think.
maybe.
I mean, to be fair, we really need to catch up Thad and Amartia.
We don't. I mean, not necessarily.
So anyway, Moriella reunites with Nyx and Leo, who she knows, and she starts chatting, a bit of gossiping, being like, "Oh, you fucking killed the abbot! Oh my god, man!" And she tells us two really important deals. The one is that Victor, a guy from Valaki, which was up to no good, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Right. Is now taking refuge in Barovia village, and that the local werewolves clan are now serving Strahd, despite them being really bad enemies. Now they're working together for some fucking reason. And that's where we left off! Pretty concise!
You did the thing.
You did the
Yeah,
thing.
you
It was
did the
really
thing. It
nice.
was the thing.
Like, damn, that was great. That was great. Good job. All right. You know, strangely enough, I don't have an intertext. It's crazy. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in here. Let's go here. Let's fix the mood. The mood. let's go with this. All right. So, after the gruesome killings, mercy or otherwise, it's up to debate. But you're trying to find your own calm and have a guilt-free mind in the knowledge that hopefully you save these people from years of further misery and torment. With the dying embers of the pyre that Thad created for all the empty husks of bodies defiled by the abbot, and with your knives and other various tools of murder cleaned, you reconvene inside of the dining hall of the abbey. There, the fire is still going strong, crackling away in a very cozy manner that feels wrong, in a stark juxtaposition of the torment of emotions that you're feeling inside. Muriella, on the other hand, doesn't seem that affected. Still walking, hand in hand with Illyria, kind of dragging her along. She carefully steps over the pool of still, silvery blood on the ground and kicks a stool slightly to the side and then plops down, puts up her feet on the table, puts her hands above her head and stretches and says, So, what's good here? What do you have? What does the abbot have? Wine?
Dude, we're fucking dominating this.
There is
our
a
search-
little wine, actually, as far as I saw downstairs. It seems like the entire valley of Barovia is, well, parched of their alcohol beverages, but nevertheless, the abbot
Really?
decided to...
But I thought I was just joking. It's actually true.
would you
Holy
like some?
morning, Lord Shit. Let's do it. Let's get those barrels up.
Wait, hold on now.
What?
I mean, there is certain leverage that these barrels could offer us. I mean, after all, it was very touch and go that we almost didn't even get into Valaki because we had no wine. So, whilst, yes, absolutely, drinks, for sure. After all, let us toast to the death of dear father. And take solace, at least, in the fact that tonight, Barovia will sleep a little less disturbed. Cloven.
I think Cloven is
Oh, Cloven's
upstairs with
Okay.
the unconscious body of Lottie.
I'll get it. It's fine. I mean, I am the Lord. What kind of Lord would I be if I am not at least taking care of my guests? I guess.
Lords usually leave that up to their servants.
Well, this is a different kind of Lord, okay? Just deal with it.
Muriella kind of leans across the table over to Thad and says, I think he's too stuck in his role as Illyria's butler.
I kind of give her a half-cocked grin, and give a slight nod.
Well, do you want wine or don't you? I mean, a little flattery wouldn't go amiss here after all.
What? I haven't said anything. It would be very nice. Thank you so much, Nix.
Empathy.
She obviously whispered something to Thad, which made him smirk. Question is what?
Lear finds this very amusing.
I'll go downstairs and there was a barrel that was kind of already tapped, right?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit. Pew, 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 pew. Da, 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 da. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Oh, it was a little bit harder to find than I thought. 1 second, I'm still trying to find it.
We're probably Rouge. I'm running towards you guys. I got pipe soon. That was a wasted amount.
Okay, somebody do some roleplay. 1 second.
You all seem to take this very lightly.
He is here. Yeah, look at it. I got also.
Something bothering you, Hamatir?
Everything at the moment.
I mean, that's a lot to take in. I mean, maybe some wine will help.
I don't want wine at the moment.
You want wine
Honestly, I
at the
don't
moment.
feel like celebrating either.
Always gotta get back, bro.
You don't drink to celebrate.
Can we take that?
You don't?
We can actually take
Well,
this
you-
from them right now.
You wouldn't really do well
You
in
can
the
also
study camp.
drink to forget.
You drink because it means something, no matter what you're doing. And whilst what we ended up having to do to allow those creatures below to sleep, finally.
They were not creatures, Nix. They were human.
They were
people.
people.
I know they were people. They used to be.
So don't call them creatures. They're not creatures. They're not monsters. They were people.
Even
Just because
people-
someone stuck a grab hand instead of a real hand doesn't make you a monster. It makes them the monster, but that guy, but it's still a person.
Is it the first time you've killed Hamatia?
No. It's... But I joined
This is
this
different.
team to
You go, Roche,
to prevent innocence from dying, and here I am taking part in innocence deaths again.
Hamatir, do you really believe that if we were to let those without a single mindful thought out of the abbey, and that they wandered down, because there's only one way down if they
I
are
know.
to survive.
And
And what did you think would happen to them? They would have
I-
gone through tremendous, much more pain.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand your logic, and you are correct. And yet, it still feels like a dagger has been stuck in my heart.
Lyria was sort of like, kind of tried to maybe put a hand on like March's shoulder. I'll be like, and that's okay.
I know, I just need time, I think, to recover, I guess. I'm sorry. You are right, of course, Nix. This
It's
was
not
the
about
only
being
way.
right.
Anything to be sorry for.
I want to make it clear to you, Hamatir, and to the rest of you that I did not take any sort of enjoyment about cleaning up the mess that my alleged biological father made. In fact, it wasn't exactly barely stomachable, shall we say. But I can't cry for every single soul in Barovia that has been met with a unfortunate fate. All I can do is ease their suffering if I can. And whilst ending the lives of people under great misfortune. I can know that no more of the Barovians will be in a similar sort of predicament. I can't weep for the souls we just ended, but I can celebrate for those that are free.
Wow,
put
I
it that
mean,
way.
he didn't prepare that? Damn.
That's one way to
Those-
see it.
Those people were already dead when they stepped foot here. All we did was finish the job. The one we saved.
They were desperate people who wanted help and were taken advantage of by this monster.
Doesn't
God.
change the fact that they were dead as soon as they stepped in here. They forfeit their lives.
They were deceived. They
That's
like
not. Doesn't change the fact.
course
Cry for
you're
them if you will, Hamatir. After all, not many people will. But
maybe
the
that's the
sunny-
problem, Nix. Maybe the problem is that people are not crying. But this death and torment has become a mundane fact of life here. It's no longer a cause for outrage. It's no longer a shocking turn of event. It's just is. You walk in Barovia, you take a nice little walk, and then suddenly a ghoul rips your throat out, and that's the end of your life. And that's a perfectly lived life in Barovia. That's not a perfectly lived life in. Correct me if I'm wrong, Fad and Elia, but where you come from, right? People are not supposed to be used to this. And
No. And neither should Barovians.
I was used to this.
Martia,
So I
how you're
understand.
feeling is okay. And you can cry as much as you want. God knows I'm gonna cry after I had a few drinks. As long as we're gonna
I don't know.
get back up tomorrow and we're gonna work to end this once and for all.
Well, I want.
Speaking of which, where is the wine?
Right. Not to end the conversation. Keep talking.
Oh my
I will
God.
be down. I'll be right back. Holy shit, indeed.
Holy shit, finally!
How do you all manage to not feel like, well, this?
I wouldn't say I'm not feeling anything, just the only way to really get
Sorry.
to not show it as much is really just kind of, you know, getting used to it, I suppose. No, that's not the right word. Every day you walk, you become a bigger person. You can contain more stuff. That stuff doesn't necessarily affect you, but doesn't not affect you, but you can contain more of it the more you grow.
I see.
Honestly, Nix likes to accuse me, so did Asphoda, of being content with my situation. But I've just sometimes I just try to push it to the back of my mind. Because otherwise, I would fucking break down, and I can't have that now, can I? Trust me, I wanted to help that person. I wanted to help every single one of them. And then Nyx just turned around and said, you know what you have to do.
I mean, he was right. He isn't wrong. They were beyond the edge of sanity, and I don't think anything would have brought them back other than a miracle. And we killed the only miracle worker here. Who turned out to be a devil rather than an angel.
Barovia is better off without him. Whatever
Oh yes,
intentions he might have once had.
Next you return with a pitcher of wine.
And he's dead. Why did he?
I kind of quickly, like without 100% care, fill as quickly as possible, like any like pewter cups that are on the table, because you said they were already kind of made. I can't remember if it was, but
I mean, there are some stuff. They're a little bit. I mean, because there were a few people who went up on the table during the fight, so there's some stuff.
calling out the fad.
So there's some stuff kicked over, but there are enough. Like very simple, like metal goblets for you guys.
I'm thinking of
Okay. I kind of shimmy them around, and I pour 4 goblets, whether or not they are taken.
so
Is
who's not getting goblet?
Yeah,
Because of five
who is
people?
not?
4, 5.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant 5.
Okay.
4 plus me. I'm taking the picture, just drinking that.
Honestly, Illyria will fight you for the picture.
Control of the pitcher.
no. I got
Yeah,
one.
Mariella is very thankful and takes a big swig and like sighs a little bit to herself and in pleasure. Doesn't really. She seems to
Yeah.
distance herself a little bit from your conversation. She's kind of scooted a little bit further towards the fireplace and like stretching and resting.
Should the Lord of the Castle propose a toast?
Sure. I have rarely ever been thought of as some sort of lord. I've never really felt like I had a place, nor do I really feel like this place is my home in any way. Don't get me wrong. But sure, since you call me that.
I wanna roll an empathy composure check to see if Nyx is enjoying himself and his new role.
Don't. Sure.
Sure.
Sorry.
Make a roll, and then Adrian will decide if you want to do a counter roll, and then he decide what the results are.
Take my turn.
Let's go. Ah.
I just tend to make a DC for myself. Instead of a counter roll, I suppose. Because counter rolls usually determine if it's like am I deceiving or perceiving. Yeah, you can roll. You can roll.
I'm just searching for 17.
I think that's reasonable to see that Nyx feels awkward. He is trying to assume a role for the purposes of filling a gap, because if anyone was to fill a gap, he would hope that it would be someone that isn't vicious. And maybe because of the way that, not that you would, I guess, know this, but the way that the Vistani are, the moment Madame Eva fell, her mantle was taken up immediately. And to Nyx, it is the Vistani way, so it feels like he's doing it out of... you get a sense, I suppose, that you get a feeling out of duty, but also out of caution, but not out of enjoyment.
Thank you.
So a toast. How about a toast to the ones recently gone? Those we still remember. And those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near. Still loved, still missed, and very dear. To our lost friends. Cheers.
And he just became conscious.
Cheers. Damn, did he just not prepare that again?
He has a way with words.
Well, but that is out of the way. So. What do you have to barter with?
She's dead.
As I said, I would either juicy information that could be, beneficial for those who are like me, or a really steadfast promise that you will travel, kind of like right now, or at least in the closest couple of days, down to the Wizard of Wines, and take care of our problem, please.
So, what's something that would be useful to you?
Well, I'm not entirely sure what the... Well, okay, I kind of know what the end game is, but, Davian always says that we're supposed to, gather knowledge, information about Barovia and all the inhabitants, what's going on, the movements and goings of, the devil.
I have potentially something that could be considered juicy, as you put it.
Silenced.
How about the fact that the fortress on the hill is not as dormant as you think? And I don't mean from the maneuvers of these long-departed knights. I mean an actual positive entity that, whilst hibernates, could potentially be a
So much gold, but I can't.
way to swing the power struggle?
What? Wait. There's an entity in Argenvost
Silenced.
besides Vladimir.
Do you know the history of Argenvost, Muriela? Was it taught to you?
Oh god, I need to remember one of those fucking lectures.
Have another glass.
Yes,
And,
yes.
Maybe it'll help you remember.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's how it works. Doesn't it? Yeah.
I mean, if you're a dwarf, but yes.
Maybe there's some dwarf blood in me, who knows?
Damn it, someone's a dwarf. Do you like a little dwarf in you? Oh god.
God.
What the fuck? Mix!
God.
You okay yet, man?
I'm very, very thankful.
She takes a big swing. Gets a little bit of red on the cheeks. And there when she's drinking, you realize actually that she's pretty
Yeah,
young.
I got fucking died back then.
I
like-
didn't ask if she remembered. I asked if she was taught.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I'm just feeding you some information right now about Muriella.
Okay.
And you realize to yourself that she can't be more than perhaps 20 or 21, perhaps younger. Yeah, there was some kind of lecture that Damien had about me with Argimos Holt, and like keep away from those strange, rusty zombie walkers.
Yes.
Smart advice. But we discovered something as we actually went inside there.
Yeah,
we
we know.
discovered that
But what did you discover?
the namesake of the location, the previous
Wait.
keeper of the keeper of the keep.
Wasn't there some kind of like legendary knight or something like that called like Argon something that started that thing?
Well, given the name is Argon Vost, it's Argon Vost Holt. It's like pretty much in the name.
Oh shit, I should have realized that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Only a
However,
stunning discovery.
we had actually discovered that whilst everyone thought that Argon Vost has moved on, her soul still remains within the keep, hibernating, waiting.
Doesn't all the knights from that time just stick around, undying? What's so special about this Argon Vost guy?
Well, she's a dragon for one, a ghostly dragon.
A
but
dragon?
nevertheless- I know, right? That's what I thought.
A ghost fucking dragon? What?
Exactly. Thank you. Gestures wildly to Illyria and Hamatia.
I was just trying to be polite to the ghost dragon.
There is a ghost dragon in the fort in Barovia? Are we in trouble?
Lina.
No. This is not a.
Wait,
bad
is
sign.
it the wine speaking or are you actually? Are you fucking with me?
God, you're such a fucking lightweight.
I
Get it together.
Nix is not.
I slept.
Okay, I actually enjoyed that I'm a lightweight. It's cheaper that way.
Sure, when the wine is free, how cheap can you be?
Oh, I can
But-
be very cheap.
We're getting off topic in Muriella.
Oh, sorry.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
ghost
trying to
dragon.
give you something juicy.
Yeah, okay, sure. There's a ghost dragon inside of Argenvorst. What do they want?
It's
Why?
just the one. She would like to
It was actually
become
he,
not
but
a
okay.
ghost dragon.
Wait.
It was a he. I'm sorry.
I
Was
thought
it
it
he?
was a
It was
he.
I thought it was a she.
Yeah, it was a he.
It was a he.
Okay, it's a
It's a she.
gender fluid ghost dragon. Okay.
They.
It's the male ghost dragon.
But me
Honestly,
dragons.
I support Argenvost.
Pride Month.
Yep.
Suddenly Argenvost is not like greenish anymore. He's a rainbow of colors.
God.
Any sorry, carry.
So, he would like to not be ghost dragon anymore, and we have been told of a way to potentially change that. After all, there is a beacon
Take barracks? No?
within the tower in the fortress that needs to be lit, but at the same time, that can only be done if we reclaim the head of a statue that was taken from the fortress.
I'm pretty
To-
sure we're looking for his actual head.
Like,
Yeah, it was
Like,
skeletal
skull.
health.
Yeah.
I thought it was- okay. That's exactly what I say. I'm not wrong. The head, and we did see a dragon skull within the castle Ravenloft.
Oh wait, right. Ooh. That's what Kronk was shittering about with his friend.
Kronk.
Wrong.
I know it's a silly name, but he is a bit of a cronk, if you know what I mean. He doesn't have all the screws in his head, right? So Kronk talked to Asphodel, and I heard some ludicrous things about some kind of ghost lizard that wanted a bone back from her, and that's why she left the party. So that's what's going on. Good to
That
know.
sounds grossly misphrased.
It's roughly what's going on.
But I didn't believe.
Very roughly.
I didn't believe Kronk. I mean,
we
that
don't-
sounded out of.
Wait, there's
Sounded very strange.
Well, do you believe us?
I mean, if both you and Nix is corroborating this, then I guess Kronk deserves a shiny coin, I guess, from me. We had a bet.
Well, does anyone else want this? Again?
So, we can kind of prove this, generally speaking. we
Wait.
have-
So what will happen? What will happen if this
Another gem.
skull is found? And what did you say?
Mm.
Brought back the Argent Most, or?
I believe we have to bring it back, yes.
Uh-huh. So what will happen?
Some
does it do?
Sort of beacon that might help us.
Okay,
Might
can we,
help
go to
us.
bot now?
Well, I mean, when a ghost dragon tells you, hey, do these things and all will be peachy, you kind of don't exactly want to say, you lying motherfucker, to his face.
You know, I have never met a dragon in my whole life. I don't think anyone of the Mortikov clan has done that for like 500 years, but from the tales I've heard, then, yeah, I can see that.
This is the question of how we get a giant
Silence to-
dragon skull out of a parlor room where Thad here got his nipple painted.
What? This also sounds hella juicy. Tell me
You
more.
protect high ground. They're actually super low from.
Well,
See Thad's hair
You got them.
glowing a little brighter when he says that.
Thad,
I got my-
do you have something that you want to share?
That I want to share.
Yeah.
No.
To the class. Okay, no. Are you sure I can bother for that knowledge?
What do you have
first
to trade?
deal with this first juiciness, you know?
I
Okay,
This is
lift
I
my
can get
hand
ahead
up
of
to
myself.
Nix's face. What do you have to trade?
I will answer one question
This
truthfully,
guy doesn't
and
scary.
you will tell me this tale. She holds up your glass and like wiggles it a little bit at you.
Low, I killed her. But that's the problem.
One question. Is that it?
Yeah,
Just get her low for me.
I think that's fair.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Fine.
Ooh, okay. So, payment or price first?
So this bitch of a vampire.
All good stories start that way. Tell me more.
She was
She raised the
a little forward.
Sounds like an understatement, but
So downs the whole glass. Slams the goblet on the table. And she decided to paint me.
wait,
No.
your body? Like two?
No, like make a
nipples?
painting of me.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
That was so difficult.
And then
she
and then
gives, like,
afterwards
licks
she
a
was like,
chastising look.
or beforehand, it's a little fuzzy. She was thirsty.
Was this the
And
first
so-
time? Well, it hasn't happened to me, but I mean, most of Barovia has had it.
And
I mean,
so she fucking brainwashed me, and then she took a bite, and then she made me hold, was it like a bleeding skull or something fucked or something
Wait,
like that?
what's going on with the skulls? Wait, a bleeding skull? Is this the skull? No, that would be crazy.
I don't think I can
What's up
lift
with the skulls?
the skull of a dragon.
I mean, I
even
don't
if
know.
tried.
You come from the outside.
No, it was some sort of freshly dead, half-burned dude, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. It's a little fuzzy. You'll have to forgive me. I was brainwashed by that.
But
Bitch.
why?
Together, right?
Cause she's a bitch, and I'm gonna kill her. Oh, whoops! Wasn't
Really?
supposed to say that.
I don't have ulti.
Oh, having a bit of a
All right.
crush.
Is there something in particular that you really didn't like her doing, Tad? I don't think I really heard the story before.
I can't move.
Brainwashing.
Fucking sleep.
Sure, brainwashing, a little bit of charming,
No.
but
No,
you
no, no,
remember
no.
the whole ordeal, right? So
Kind of. It's a
I
lot hasty.
mean,
Finish the
in
work, yeah.
Barovia, if you haven't had some kind of brainwashing, stabby, traumatic, or and bite. Are you really an adult? Really?
Well, where
Do
I'm
you
from,
have any idea how messed up that sounds?
where I'm from, you at least buy someone dinner before you do that.
Oh, okay, so I see. So, to fuck with your brain, I just have to buy you dinner first? Is that how it is?
It needs to be a bit consensual,
dude,
you know. It's
fuck
not.
him.
It needs to be a bit consensual. It doesn't.
No,
don't
I
just-
get it. I'm just fucking
You
with
don't
you.
just
Okay.
go in full force. You just
Okay.
kind of ease into it, you know.
But that sounds... Wow. That's strange. Strange.
Yeah, so it's
Intense.
question.
Intense, but strange. Okay,
So
thank you.
question.
Fair. Answer.
I'll hold on to that question until you
What?
fulfill your end of the bargain to Nyx over there.
true. I need ample juiciness from you after such a juicy story.
Ah, that's
And
true.
you're not
You
fighting
deserve
like that,
it. You
please.
deserve it. Well, that's very useful information. I gotta say, I will pass it along the ranks of our ravens, and we will keep 2 raven eyes out for it. How does that sound?
Keep raven eyes. I literally told you where everything was. I mean, you don't have to keep any eyes out. I told you it's there.
Oh wait, right.
if
It's
you
in
can-
the Oh wait, it's in Castle Ravenloft.
Right.
How the fuck do we get it out?
I mean, that's what I
That's a lot of
asked.
ravens.
You could put it on a string.
I mean, that's a
I
very.
mean, that must
good
be
point.
huge. Like, how much does it weigh?
More than a coconut, probably.
What is a coconut?
It's like this
So it's a
seed,
big ball.
like a juicy seed.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
it's like
what it is.
filled with this like
But
With this white ichor.
yeah, it's like just like
But-
watery.
but
Juicy
on
seed
Danica
filled
says-
with white ichor.
but Aunt Donica says that you shouldn't eat too many seeds because that's not good, right?
You're not eating it though.
What?
Never mind.
No, you drink it.
It
That's the whole
weighs
thing.
more than the seed. Why are you talking about eating
And a
it?
seed? And I hope so. Seeds weigh nothing.
Maria, how much? How rosy are her cheeks?
I mean, she had 2 glasses of wine on an empty
Right.
stomach, and she's lightweight, so.
I like grab the goblet from her.
What?
Just, like,
No!
slide it. Listen,
Okay,
listen, Marielle.
I am listening. I've been doing that this whole time.
I've given you something of ample worth. There is something we need to do to help Barovia as a whole. I think. I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
you want my end of the bar? All right, yeah, okay. You want to know where the werewolf cave is?
Yes.
All right, it's just east and Battlemaps.
Oh,
In the foothills. I mean, northwest of here. It's up there. I know. I mean, we can take a raven and show you if you want to, but you better be prepared. There's quite a few there.
what do you mean you take a raven? Oh, as in like escort us? You're
Yeah,
not going to,
just
like-
shout out like, "Hey, go we get?" Okay, no, maybe not. We know we are still supposed to be secret, yes, you know, to good old Strad. So be a little bit suave in how you contact us. But we can
I'm sorry. I just don't understand exactly. Who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Muriela, and she brings out her hand to shake yours.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hi.
So you're a Raven lady.
That's a little bit demeaning, but yeah, sure. I'm a little bit more than that, but.
So what's your deal? What are you doing here? Why do you have this information?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
She leans over the table, puts a hand to her mouth, and like whispers to Nyx. Whilst you can hear everything she says very clearly. Wait, is it completely safe to say everything to them? Like, do you really trust them? Or like, they're super trusted? Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
We do. We just haven't properly caught them up on a lot of things yet.
Okay, so trust levels is like 10? Or is it a 5? Or is it like an 8?
What is your range of, like, 10 out of what? 10 out of
Yeah,
100?
so like
10 out of 10.
out of-
10 out of 10. 10, like, where you tell everybody everything. And, like, 5 is like, I pretend to tell you everything, but I actually don't. And 1 is like, stay the fuck out away from me.
Let's go with just full-on honesty, and I'll give you another cup of wine, okay?
I mean, that's a little bit more than a cup. That's more like a barrel.
You get the cup for now, you lightweight.
But I'm not saying now. I'm saying to take it with me.
Sure, you can carry a barrel by yourself.
I mean, we gotta practice for the school. I mean, how many ravens
You know
would that
what?
take?
How about I put on top of another glass of wine? What happened to me at the ball? Is that like a deal?
Ooh, every juicy detail about the ball. Yeah, we can't really be close to the castle itself because of the bats. The bats are fucking everywhere. They're horrendous. You see this? And she like rolls up her sleeve, and there's like a little red scar there. I got nicked by a bat. They're fucking maniacs. Anyway, yes, that's okay.
God, I love her.
Can we address the fact that I've given this juicy information, and all you've done is just posture. Oh wait, no. Okay, we've got the werewolf
yeah, I
cave.
told you where, and I told you that we can, as
Alright.
per the agreement. And I can show
Is
you
that like a like for like juiciness? I give you a ghost dragon. You gave me a cave. I don't know.
full of werewolves.
Yeah.
And apparently
of
some
course.
missing children. You seem to like them.
Wait. What do you mean by that?
Well,
There's been a
She
lot of
did
children on your
tell
path, has it not
us
been?
that the werewolves have been kidnapping children.
Duh.
And
They're expanding
now
the
that-
ranks. Orphans are the best, apparently.
Do you know what they're doing there? If you've been observing them.
I mean, it's a little bit scary. We all think it's a little bit scary. We like watch from afar with our eagle eyes.
But you're ravens.
Oh my god. Oh my morning lord. Yes. Pedantics.
Right, so
Anyway,
with
does
your
this-
raven eyes,
Does
what
this
did you
place
see?
have any grub? I'm very hungry. All of a sudden.
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't seen any, but
Well,
I
I
haven't
don't
done
want
a
to eat any
complete-
worms right now. That's fucking disgusting. Do you actually have some rations with you? There's not much you can take with you.
Oh, we
Raven.
do have a
Probably
couple
have
of
some
rations.
Okay. Share.
Sure, we have party rations.
Well, you see, okay, so there's a cave opening. Can't really see much except them coming in and coming out, either whilst they're furry or while they're not furry. They bring in a lot of game. And then, of course, there's another place that's like higher up where there's another entrance that comes out where it has this strange like circle that is full of sand but then covered with snow. And then they do ritualistic combat to the death. Yes.
You said that very casually.
Well, it's been going on for all my life, so, you know. It's casual by now.
But something's changed, no, Muriela?
Oh, yeah, no, they don't really use that anymore. Well, they don't seem to want to do the ritualistic thing anymore. They just accepts everyone. Well, not everyone, I would assume, but hasn't been in any, like, combats. They just turned into werewolves, and there you are! Welcome to the pack, I guess.
Like they're building an army?
Do you want me to pick first, or do you
Well, I mean, if you put two and two together, I mean, try to keep up. I didn't think I would be the smartest in this room, but okay. When you learn, you know, as I told you graciously, that that there's a pact between now Cass and Raymond and the werewolves, for the werewolves to act as security for Strahd, and the new towns and the flourishing trade. Apparently, he doesn't like his normal direwolves anymore. Doesn't cut it. So, I mean, if you're building a police force, you're building a police force.
I don't suppose in your raveny eyes that you saw any significant leader, coloring, visual, anything like this?
Well, I know who the leader is.
But what? What?
Yeah,
How?
he was at the masquerade.
He encounters the shit out of me.
Really?
What? Do you know the
Yeah.
new leader? I only know the old leader.
We just need to finish early. Very early.
I think it's the new leader. She's like this
Ah.
big belly woman
Okay.
with furs for clothes.
Oh, the one that was like drinking. all
Really
night?
drunk. Yes, that one.
Okay.
I don't suppose you had the conversation about exactly what her...
No, she did apologize for the little
I skilled the wrong.
werewolf incident that we had. If you remember.
Of course.
And she did say she wasn't there to partake in the pleasures, but more to close some businesses, I guess. Do some business, to do what's right. Kirill is her name, if I remember correctly.
Did it seem
Kirill.
like she was enjoying being there? Or is
No,
it more like a matter of duty?
Absolutely not. She was having a miserable time. Even
Maybe it's not too late to break the pact then. Since you have struck a conversation, you have met acquaintances, perhaps.
we're not acquaintances. I told her hi, and she told me if I want an axe to my face. She is not a gentle person.
Well, I suppose you have to meet certain levels of strength with other strengths, and maybe you just went on the same language level.
Maybe.
Thad, on the other hand, would be maybe on that level. What with meeting strength with strength, so to speak. So
Forgot
The
what
question
BRB is.
here-
Okay, continue. Yeah.
Maybe this is for another time, but eventually we're going to have to decide amongst ourselves. After all, we seem to be very capable. If we are trying to diplomatically or aggressively stop the werewolves from backing Strahd.
I mean, if there was a way to convince him to break the pact, or maybe even turn against him.
Yes, it would be very difficult if we are going to be taking on Strahd himself, that we don't watch our back for werewolves that are also trying to, well, eat us.
Fair enough.
I think it warrants a possible thought. Maybe there is a way to get through to them. Maybe they need something doing. Maybe we can make them more independent or discover exactly
I
what
don't have level 2.
Strahd has over them. If we can get them on our side,
No, I'm left.
maybe they also want Strahd gone too.
Only one way to find out, and that's to do some reconnaissance.
Indeed. But before then, I thought you have a question.
Have we got returned? He went BRB.
Oh,
Oh.
Dad, stop drinking.
Well,
He just grunts and continues drinking.
You said like the thing that Miriella showed was like a scar, right? Where a bet about her.
Oh yeah, it was like a scratch on her arm.
Yeah.
She kind of overplayed it a little bit, but yeah.
A
there's
boo
some-
boo.
But it was nothing
boo-hoo.
fresh, right?
No, not super fresh, no.
Okay.
Anything out of the anything else that we should be aware of, Miriella? I mean, after all, we're trying to be, you know, partners to a sense.
Wait, did I receive my payment? What happened during the ball?
The what?
we told you.
Was that all? Illyria, do you have something more to say? You said
I
there
mean-
were more stuff happening at the ball. I mean, you were there for hours.
Nix did have a point about, you know.
I'm surprised you didn't come out with the 2 prick marks in your neck. We were all quite
I'm
worried.
surprised too.
What did you do? How did you do it? Could be important for the future. I mean, if somebody gets in trouble.
Why is Ogre pulling? Like,
You know.
We're already at the
Important advice. How to
think
escape
that
Strahd 101. Tell us, please.
Work. I don't think it would work for anybody else.
Wait, Illyria. She kind of scoots over a little together with her share. And like with this horrible creaking noise. Did you use some of your female vials?
No.
Okay, I'm out of
He
ideas.
has had a creepy obsession with me pretty much since I got here.
Yeah? I mean, we all figured that he thought you were hot and that he wanted you to be in one of his other, you know, new playthings, you know, concerts, whatever.
Well, he thought me important enough to discard his latest consort. They kind of like just looked off for a little.
Oh. Wait, latest concert. The little shit!
What?
You know, with the mask, the little shit. The short one, with the short hair. Yeah, she's a little shit. That's the latest.
I'm farming terribly, bro.
No,
Like, this is not
What?
going
she was
well.
supposed to become his consort.
Oh wait, right, you're talking about... Yes, well, that we do know. Yes, right. Oh, that's...
Shut the fuck up. It's always supposed to go
Maybe.
that way.
It wasn't a shame. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's a good thing that she's dead and gone, considering we used the same kind of reasoning here, did we not? Or at least you did.
Fuck me, bro. Ogre is always there to sap
You
XP,
try
but
to
never
tell
there to
yourself.
actually help me.
Certain things when you just
Dude, Dude, I'm level 3.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean-
he's just sapping everything. He's sapping so much. Like,
I mean,
can't
something
believe
that could be of use to us. Did you hear anything?
I mean, I do have something, but I think it's worth quite a lot.
Ooh, we got getting to the negotiation table then. Oh well, do you think about what you want? And she whips her head towards Thad. So I don't like having this hanging, while I still remember it's a thing. I can get a little bit scatterbrained. I'm sorry about that. But, the question.
I'm still working on it.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
God.
That means it's gonna be a really hard question.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Poker.
Okay, but can we at least agree that it has to
Goes
happen
wandering for
before
no
bed?
reason, like,
I don't want to have this
it's,
hanging
not
on me
going
for
anywhere.
days.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the best
I mean,
part
what if he
of a jet, though.
dies? But what if you die? Then what am I supposed to do? Just laugh?
When you have an unpaid debt.
Well, I hate
That's
that.
not a good time.
You know, I hate that. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. We are going to scream whenever you try to fall asleep. And then when you have fallen asleep, despite our best attempt, at exactly 3:30 a.m., we're going to scream again until you wake up.
Are you threatening?
I'm very much. Tell me your fucking question.
I'm just gonna sip on my drink, staring at her.
She kind of sits up in the chair a little bit to her full height, brings up her chin a little bit, and like, I fucking dare you.
What is the most interesting thing you can tell me?
What kind of question is that?
The kind with the answers.
Touche. What's the most interesting? But that's so subjective. Interesting to me? To you? To a bug?
I don't say anything, I just keep sipping on my drink.
Now, how am I supposed to repay this debt in full? When you're not being exactly forthright.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sound like crack.
Maybe you would like to explain how exactly you became a bird.
Is that the most interesting?
Well, I don't
Is-
know. It's
Is that
certainly
interesting to you?
Kind of old history now. Been there, done that. Not new or
anyone
fresh
become
or
a bird?
exciting. Well, yeah, technically. I mean, if you got the right stuff. Oh no! Wait, Deviant. I wasn't. Can't talk about that. I'm sorry. Most interesting thing. Okay, now I need to think about it for a second. But I will give it before bed.
Oh, I might have a question if that's possible.
Well, is that the question that would be the price, or is this another question? Because then I require payment.
I don't have a lot of information to tell. I don't know if it's information. Have you been following me? Do you...
What do I get to, when I answer that question? What do I
No,
get?
it's just a regular question. It's not... Do you know me in any way?
Well, I know of you, but I can't really answer that question further unless I got a proper payment.
Oh, you are
Fuck me,
just
man. Zeus
really argumentative. I'm just going to have a conversation here. It's not about exchanging anything. I want to get to know you better, and you want to get to know me better. Don't you?
Argumentative? Argumentative? I like the sound of that.
I won't complain, but I will persevere.
I mean, in my line of work, this is how things are done, okay? This is how we survive.
I might have some juice, but I don't know if you know it. It's juice. I know you're not duping me into giving juice, which is not juice, but maybe is juice.
You see how interesting it can become? Exciting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a game of meta chess. Well,
Can we go back one moment and answer my question?
persistent, aren't we?
I got omelet on the way. It's baked.
Most interesting thing I know. And a thing that you don't already know already, I guess.
Honestly, Thad doesn't know too much about this place yet.
He's kind of been forced in here, blindly.
Oh? So you know, I mean, the most important thing I know is that I'm fucking
No,
stuck.
that's not the question. That's not the question.
Okay.
That's not very interesting now, is it?
What?
Pew! Well, if you say it like this, the most interesting conundrum and mystery that I'm working on right now, which you haven't all finished yet, is those weird, goddarn standing stones that float.
Oh, I have some juice on that.
What? You do?
But you're going to have to give me something good.
Because-
Something really, really good.
Because, you know, well, I mean, I already been a good girl because I forced
Listen, I don't
these
have
two
juice on that.
to go there and look at it. And we got some scribbles. Can you read them? Can you read the scribbles?
I may or may not. That's something which, if you wish to learn, you'll have to answer a question of mine.
I'm sure that David would know, but if I tell him, he's going to scold me so much. I'm not supposed to be there, I know. Well,
So do we have an arrangement? Do we have a deal,
well,
my
this,
lady?
what is the question you want answered then?
Oh, I wish to know the location of my
They're coming.
dear sisters.
Oh. Well, that can be
I'm dead.
arranged.
No, don't.
We don't like be
Yeah,
too
maybe.
close to them because Follia can be pretty nasty when she sees us. I
Of
mean,
course
I've
she
known
can.
quite a few friends who have died.
Oh, they let Ophalia get to them. That's a
Yeah.
shame.
I know. Getting a little bit too close, a little bit too complacent, and then BAM! They're gone forever.
Hamadia knows it's not a bam if Ophalia gets someone.
No. The question what she does with the body afterwards, that's...
Yeah, let's not delve into these details, but if you give me the location, or at least promise to, I'll give you some... it's not really juice, it's more like living flesh you can just gnash your teeth on. It's really good.
Oh,
So do we have a deal?
sure.
Oh, fuck.
Shake on it, my lady.
Oh, I will. And she gives you a hefty shake.
Aye, very well then.
Pudge it next year.
I touched the standing stone and I made contact with some, I want to say, entities There.
But
I
there's
don't
something
know.
in it? Something
There-
there?
There is something in it. Not only that, but once I did touch them, they granted me powers, and Hamartia
What kind of powers?
Hamartia will use Verhet, the Vigilant Eagle, in order to create the golden butterfly.
What the? That's so pretty. That's so cute. Look at that. Look at you. Ah.
I have a lot of, wind-related powers now, which I did not
Wind?
possess.
Wind.
Yes. So, I've been thinking if I touched one of them and I got wind, maybe if I touch others, I get other elements.
What? What?
It's just a hypothesis at this point. I need to actually get into another standing stone before I can manage to prove anything, but it's something I'm working on.
Yeah, and that answers my question to you. Sad is that there's 3 of these fuckers, and they're so fucking strange. Like, I haven't seen. They're so. I mean. This is strange, but that's another whole other level of strange.
I have more juice.
Like, I am strange, but that's a whole other level of strange. Like,
don't
your
worry.
flambéed skull, that's
my
strange.
God, bro.
But this is a whole other level of strange. And we got some rubbings of it,
I can TP top.
and you haven't
Yeah.
still find out what it says.
Well, that we haven't exactly had the time to, but I believe I might be able to crack it now.
What?
Well,
How?
mis-
Wait, do
Something
you
clicked.
do you got the Magimax magic things for reading text? Do you have it, like David?
something clicked after Daddy was killed. So yes, I believe that I can.
Something transferred over. I mean, the abbot could have known.
Perhaps.
like-
Nevertheless, I feel like I can weave certain magics to be able to decipher the text.
Okay. Wow, let's do that because I can find out there's another one in the swamp and another one on the hill in a very far western south, like where there's no mists and it's so fucking strange. And there's more of those
Oh.
things that float.
Could you like point on this map of mine where those are?
Yeah.
Are you rushing MKB, Eric?
Nix opens the pages to the book where he's drawn a map.
All right. So, it's somewhere down here in the swamp,
Oh.
and then south of the Wizard of Wines is like a very big hill. Doesn't have any mists.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that despite this being dark? I mean, is it above the
No.
darkness? Oh fuck.
It's black.
This, can you see this?
You have to make it visible to us.
It is visible.
I mean, we can see the arrow. We can't
Yeah.
see what you're pointing at.
Oh, these are like the 3
you
locations
need
of
to-
the standing stones, apparently.
yes, basically.
Okay. So, like here-ish.
Basically, yeah.
We can't see it, but nevertheless.
Yeah, you're pretty much spot on.
And the other one?
Is here. Okay.
We've got that one. We've got the one over here. And then there's another one, right?
Yeah, by the
third
women.
one.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this one. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's fuck.
Huh.
Why they got vision?
Well,
yeah, like they
I
got-
have. It's not really the night to do such a thing. I was hoping to drink and not have to do homework, but
What? I've been
Yeah.
waiting on this for like a few months now. Please.
sure. But I'm sure you've been waiting on wine too.
Probably right at this.
I mean, I can drink wine and listen to cool stuff at the same time.
Yes, but fine. It's a question though, Bexxy, to the DM.
Oh.
GM.
Hi.
Because these were purchased using potential from the level up, and we haven't had a long rest yet.
Oh, Oh, I see. I see.
I'm almost there. I just want to drink and sleep, and then I'll do it in the morning.
Oh, I see. First thing in the morning, then. Okay, promise me.
Sure, but at least we can combine some soul shards and identify a couple of things and just drink at least. I think we deserve a little bit of a break after all the trauma that we put ourselves through.
Well, I that sounds great.
Hey.
Wait, have I repaid everything and gotten all the prizes yet? Like rewards? Like did I miss something?
No, you didn't.
No,
sure?
but they
Is there
I
anything
confused
else you
myself.
want to know? Amelia just kind of like looks towards like the rest of the party.
no, just let me know whenever you get that location.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, that can be arranged for sure. I can put a raven on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We
One
gotcha.
thing, one final thing. Not that it's really a question or anything,
Final.
or something if you're going to be putting ravens on things.
Yes.
Maybe along your network, maybe you could check in on someone in Barovia for me. In Barovia village.
I mean, it's gonna take some time before correspondence comes back, but yeah. I mean, can be arranged. Right price.
I don't know if I have fucking Venom.
It's merely just to check if someone is alive still.
Oh, well, that's grim. Okay, who?
There was a simple-minded soul that I promised I would come back for at some time. And his name is Periwimple.
What? Can you
Oh god, yeah. Periwimple? What kind of fucking
Periwinkle.
What kind of fucking parent names a kid that?
No idea, I didn't ask. Still, if you wouldn't mind, he is very tall.
Wait.
Very broad.
Isn't that like the son or something of that nasty Cantemir, now Burgomaster?
Wanna say it was his
No, I wouldn't
nephew?
call it. If it was a blood relative, I can't really remember. It was more like he was helping in the store.
Right. I think I seen
He stands out from the crowd.
Yeah,
He's
but yeah, if you pay attention to that kind of stuff, yeah. Okay, you wanna know he's alive? That's it.
yeah, if he's in good health,
Okay, all right.
taken care of.
And what do I get in return, huh?
Well, I gave juicy information just now, so I'm sure you can imagine how much juicier I can make things get.
Yeah.
I need more wine.
Where is this going?
Bexxy's looking like, wait, is this subtext? He's like,
Do you guys want a room or something?
Nix has another drink of wine.
You do have the whole castle if you want. The whole abbey.
Oh, wait. So you're gonna? This is your what? Your? Oh, right. Your farm. Interesting. Really? Are you gonna really?
I didn't really hear the question. What are you talking about?
She sighs like, oh my god, isn't it obvious? See,
Well,
you're
you two have
taking
fun.
over this? You're like gonna, this is your home now? This rust bucket?
My home is by the sides of these fine folk that are drinking with me.
Aww. Oh my, my god, isn't he? It just. Oh god, that sounds. What a pearl.
Wait.
I owe them so much.
This arm.
You've gotten very close, you guys. Damn.
I owe you a lot.
It doesn't matter what we call home right now when Strahd rules over Barovia. He could equally decimate a tent or an abbey like this with ne'er but a thought. So, what's the point in saying you have a home when in the next moment it can be taken from you? One thing that can't be taken are friendships.
Well, I hope they last.
Too many fucking heroes.
My friendships among the ravens doesn't seem to. Old age, bats, hazardous work.
Do you live? Like, how long do you live? Do you live like a raven or like a person?
I'm just gonna let
I am a person.
one more time.
Are you more of a person or a raven?
I am a person.
A raven person.
I am a
so you are
person
a
that
person.
occasionally can become a raven, yes.
Oh, okay.
But I am a
okay, so
person.
It's not like the raven is your true form. Your true form is a person.
Oh, yeah, no, I was born with limbs. And looking
Okay,
this
so you-
fabulous.
You weren't hatched out of an egg.
You? What? No. Ooh, how can you even? Ooh, God.
Just
So
making
you're
sure.
pushed out of your mother instead.
Okay, we don't have to. More wine. Stop talking about weird shit. And let's go for a short break.
This was not a
Let's refill our glasses, come back happy, and maybe do a little bit more light role play for this evening. Wrap it up, and then go for the morning, perhaps. But make sure you're happy and ready for another hour more about. Okay? See you soon, chat. Bye bye.
Bexxy needs a brb scene.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nuke this side from orbit 100 other ways to be sure. Do not go to Barovia Taurus Handbook. And so you're in Barovia. Good luck with that. Oh, I love that. You a ghost 19. Hello, and welcome back. Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. I touched one of them and I got wind. Amarthya Circa 744 AF. Well. Oh. Quick break, don't touch those dials. Humans that can turn into humans? Wait, humanthropy? Bitten by a Karen? Wow. You howl at the manager? Oh my god. That sounds horrific. That sounds nightmarish.
Imagine somebody is like, I want to talk to the manager, but then they just start growling.
Jeez. Okay. Okay. Are we all back? Cookie?
Yes.
Woodgod?
Yep.
Yes. All right. Nix?
Yes.
Yes. Then we
I
waited for
did not
Cookie.
leave.
How dare
I
you.
just sat here alone
How terrible.
talking to Hemo.
No, that's actually very respectable. Very respectable.
Talking to Hemo.
Being alone.
Forever alone.
Don't wanna be.
All by myself.
Anymore. Whoa, Jesus, there got a little bit too real. You make a complaint to the night manager, then the full moon comes out and you turn into a Karen. Oh my god, that would be truly a curse. Nightmarish.
Imagine turning into a Karen, but like you can't control it, but then like that would be one hell of a curse. Like I would probably like shut myself off from society and like never leave my cabin or anything.
Hello.
That's freaking hilarious.
Welcome
like,
back. Yeah.
You can't stop complaining even though you don't want to.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
God.
then like you sort of like, you know how like, you know, like a werewolf sort of like comes back to with like, you know, sort of like blood from the latest kill, and you're just like, oh no, there's another video of me on the internet.
Yep. Yep.
Is someone here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last
You were
one.
last. The final cookie.
Also, I can't speak, I swear.
It's okay.
I don't know what's happening with me today. More mortifying would be when a burger so mid talk to the manager and you start acting reasonable again.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would probably die on the spot.
Jeez.
Yeah,
It deals psychic damage in the way of like embarrassment.
Wow.
Look, I'm the kind of
It
person
hurt
who
itself in
doesn't
this
even
confusion.
go and complain when they have a reason to complain.
Super
That
effective.
sounds like a nightmare.
You're just you know, like what is it that has is weak to normal type?
Nothing.
Psychic.
Is
Yeah.
psychic?
Nothing
Yeah,
is
you're the psychic type.
To normal
You're
type.
psychic type. You heard yourself in the confusion.
Nothing is weak to normal type, so it's normal.
Normal type is the whole thing is that
True.
nothing is weak to it.
Oh god, what has happened to the sun? Sun. No.
Yeah.
I needed to be
That's
dark.
Barovia.
I needed to be Barovian here. Oh god, I need to fix this 1 second.
Whew. Everything's so shiny.
Kind of like the
Face the sun.
Yeah, that's
Like a
the
sunken
one,
pirate chest.
If anyone knows where that's from, that's give them.
Is it the Skittles advert?
No,
Okay, let's get into it.
it is not from the Skittles advert.
Skittles?
Kill.
How did we go from sun to Skittles?
I don't know.
Did you taste the rainbow?
No. Face the sun. That's not from Skittles.
Wait, that's
That's
a history.
That's from- yeah,
yeah.
Hey, yep.
I got it.
You got it.
Oh, what?
History
History of the entire
world,
world, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Taste the
Yeah.
sun. Yeah, it's really good. Okay.
The laser.
All right, you've gotten pretty drunk at this point. Sharing some rations. Remove like 5 rations from your inventory.
I've done so already.
Awesome. And yeah, you're getting mildly drunk on some RDC. Red Dragon Crush.
Shit.
At some point, I would check on Lottie, make sure she's not bleeding out, and Cloven is okay with taking care of her. Like, he's not necessarily a nurse, but still, just check in on Lottie, make sure she's okay.
Okay, Cloven tells you that she awoke a little bit time ago, but he kind of reassured her that everything was going to be fine. She freaked out a little bit about the second head. But once again, he reassured her, and
That's reasonable.
since then, he has been playing his little cello that he
Cello,
has.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is rather happy because he says she's the best audience he has ever had, and she's unconscious.
Oh no!
I mean, fair.
But
mean,
he's
if
pretty
that-
pleasant when he's playing. And he is a little bit of red nose. He's slurring his words and have a very hard time communicating with you. He is pretty sloshed himself, but he's trying to
Right.
hide it. But it's not possible. But he's still trying.
But he has like a little hip flask, right? We've seen him. drink from
Yeah.
it. Any particular reason, Cloven, why you constantly are drinking?
I'm not drinking. I'm never drinking. No, what are you talking about?
I mean, like, I'm not drinking,
Master-
but I can see that you're definitely not drinking. But
Yep, just as you are not definitely not drinking. I'm no, definitely not drinking. No.
but I know I'm not drinking.
And then
but you
I
definitely
know
are.
I'm not drinking. Definitely not either.
But what is the flask if you're not drinking?
And medicine. Yes.
Oh, really? What kind of medicine?
Happy medicine. Happy medicine.
Oh, really? Well, I
Yeah,
could do
very
with some
happy.
happy medicine.
Oh,
Give it to you.
okay. A little bit. Here you go, master. Gives you. It's basically moonshine. It's really strong.
Oh, no.
Tastes really bad.
Time
But it's
to
very, very
replace my
strong.
Antidepressants with booze.
Yeah.
I mean, Nyx is resistant to poison, so...
Is it poison?
It is, well, alcohol technically is a poison.
Yeah.
Technically true. And, I mean, since you're Vistani, you have heck, you're not a lightweight.
No, I have the heckin' alcoholism. You can just call it alcoholism.
You should have this as a trait advantage on alcohol checks. Yeah, no, but it's still a little bit like, I mean, as a Vistani, you guys have, been experimenting around with moonshine, but you usually enjoy I mean, if you have to, you will go to moonshine, but wine is the blood of life. So it's still a little bit foul, but if it's
You
what
make this yourself, Cloven?
he hiccups and he says, Yep.
And the can I tell exactly what it is made of? Like, is it actually potato?
Yeah, from the garden that's here. Yeah. It's like turnips, potato kind of thing. Yeah.
You know, for a
And
second, I
you-
was worried what it would be made of.
Or if it's moonshine, it would be made out of potato or some sort of root.
I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Barovia has some sort of horrible root.
Well, that's why I need to identify. Well, like, do you have a garden or something? Like, how did you get enough to make some moonshine?
Well, okay, cannot tell anybody but master, but you steal the water from, down there. the curse guys. They can't see it coming.
You take the water from the pool?
Yeah. It makes things
And-
grow. During winter too, it's magical, master.
And you don't have any food remaining. You've mixed it all into a drink.
He starts crying a little bit, like in the corner of his eye. Well, I tried, but potatoes all year round is very, very sad. I'm so tired of potatoes, master.
I can't do anything with this, Golovin. Ideally, if you want to survive here, you're going to have to eat some. So just maybe, deal with that.
He just cries, softly cries in the corner. Him and then little second head in chorus, and well, disharmonious chorus.
I'll take a quick look at Lottie and then leave them to their sobbing.
She stirs just a little bit, but otherwise she's out cold. Oh.
All right.
It's a little bit warmer, where she is than in the cell that she used to be. So.
Okay. So ideally, I want to sit and start combining shards of soul fragments, but
Was you drunk? No, right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, each
Well,
to
I'm
their
not-
own, I
I'm-
guess.
I'm resistant, so I'm not.
True.
Just merry. Go ahead. And I also want to identify this golden statue.
Oh yeah. You want to do that now?
Well, I think Cookie wanted to do something.
Oh yeah. Cookie, what's up?
Okay, what's the situation like now? Like everyone just went their separate way?
I mean,
I
it's
thought we were still
dinner.
downstairs.
Dinner has somewhat ended. You're drinking, you're talking. Nix just briefly went upstairs.
Hey, Leia.
Hmm?
This is my first time being drunk.
Really?
Oh
I
no.
cannot really control my faculties. As she as she gawks, not gawk. How does it say it? With God.
Hiccups.
Hiccups. As she has like a little hiccup, she turns into a Leia for 1 second and then turns to a normal form. Oh, look, how I see you. Hey, Moya, I wanna say something great.
I would love to see
I
something
turned into
great.
Moriela for a second.
You turned into what?
Into Moriela. For a second.
Shut your fucking trap! That's fucking amazing! You can turn into whatever you fucking want. Can you turn
long
into a fish?
Now it has to be humanoid. So
Wait, no.
First you have a humanoid.
You can turn into whatever you want, but not fly or breathe underwater or something like that?
Hello?
I think she passed out.
What?
No. So,
You can turn it into whatever humanoid you want, but you can't fly?
I'm afraid not. Unless I can find a bad person. Ooh.
Bad person?
Yes, a bad person. Person with bad bird things. Maybe I can do this. Oh, I can,
What?
I can get my hair,
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
hair flaming. Look,
What?
I'm a fad now.
Oh, you look right. Wow. What hair products are you using? Mary Ellen.
I think Illyria just kind of looks so sad, like, this is hilarious.
Look, well, Saul and I are working on a play.
Soul
And-
comes crawling out of your clothing and kind of falls, tumbles to the table. You can hear in your mind. Wow, there's so many people to kill in the world. Wow, I'm so much looking forward to so many deaths.
So we don't kill people around. Do you know? You know that?
But that's
Please
the
tell me that
best
was
time.
telepathic.
She's not taking it telepathically right now.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Saul has been quite vulgar, so I had to calm him down. You know how moths can be.
Honestly, Sol is the only moth I know.
Yeah, it's a good thing they come in small packages, and it's a good thing because you might feel a little nibble. At least it doesn't bite your head off. Ooh, maybe I can make so big. That would be the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god, my only limiting factor! Remove it, and I shall rule the world!
Yeah, do you know how to make... Oh, Morella, answer this. I'll
What?
tell you how I can change into other people, and you tell me how I can make a moth big.
I mean, I could try. I mean, the answer is kind of easy, but I mean, yes,
No,
please.
Like really big, and give him like moth armor. And
Moth armor? I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of small. I mean, isn't the problem the offense rather than the defense?
that's why we need to make him big, so we can be a big boy moth and kill all of our enemies together, you know?
With the moth? Why the moth?
Oh,
I mean, ravens are so much cooler. But like, what if you could make a gigantic fucking raven and give that armor, huh?
I'm sorry. Raven is such a cliche choice in Barovia.
Are you calling me
Oh,
cliche?
look at us! We're ravens in Ravenloft, so original and cool.
What?
Honestly,
Excuse me?
I'm quite fond of ravens ever since I got here.
Wow, thank you, because we're so helpful.
You should. I mean, a moth is an avant-garde choice if you think about it. It's the connoisseur's choice.
You know what?
A flying monstrosity.
You're just a hipster. That's what you are, Marc. You're just a hipster, okay? I've said it.
means-
I'm sorry. I've said it.
I am an artist. You will not insult my artistic vision.
How are you an artist?
Trying to assault your artistic vision. Like, you're just gonna pet Samarchi a little bit on the back.
Hamathia growls.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay, you gotta cool down, sis.
I'm sorry, it's just I've never been drunk before. This is all new to me.
It's very hard to get drunk, I will tell you, with Davian or Danica watching over you. But sometimes, you know,
Yeah, mother wouldn't let me near these sorts of things.
fucking
I
sucks.
mean,
But,
to be fair, I don't think I exactly remember the first time I got drunk, so...
Ooh, Elia, maybe Oh, you don't remember that means? I don't know what that means. Fad, what was the first time you was drunk? Did you kill someone?
What? Did you?
Did I?
Did you?
Did you?
Come on, Faddy.
What do you know, Hamartia? What said? Another story
I don't
time.
know,
Story
I'm just
time.
joking. Come
Last time I got drunk,
Yes.
I was a young lad. I
Young lad.
remember correctly, I stole some liquor from the kitchen,
As you do, as you do.
and I took it and took it over to some friends of mine. And we all drank it.
As you do, as you do.
It was really bad liquor.
Oh no.
It was really not very good tasting. And we got wasted. And the next morning I woke up. And
You were cursed.
my mother
What?
found out.
Oh, never mind.
And she wasn't very happy. And she kind of disciplined me.
Oh, the discipline. What kind of discipline?
By that I mean she kind of beat the shit out of me.
Oh.
Whoa, that's fucking fucked up shit. What?
Yeah,
That's fucked
Yeah,
up,
you
yo.
shit happens, you know.
Hey, my mother also, disciplined me. Have a look. She
What?
pulls out a sleeve to show one of her scars. It looks like some sort of a chain mark. And says, "So, I was stealing from the wrong person once, and Mother Dearest found out, so she tied a steel chain around my wrist here, you can see, and she tied that to a cauldron, and she lit the fires beneath it to see how long does it take until the chain sears to my flesh.
I think
terrible.
it's time to change the subject.
I mean, it was, it is only in the past.
Let's not
now.
talk about mothers. That topic is banned. Okay. So, most importantly, Hamartia, you're a virgin.
My version of what?
Oh,
Oh, God.
shit! Okay, Thad, what
She's
about
a
you?
child. Stop it.
I'm not a child. I live for a certain number of winters. 19 winters, right?
As I said, she's a child.
What, really? Me too!
am-
I'm also 19 winters!
Oh!
Sis!
Wings!
Okay, I mean, this conversation is gonna continue like this unless we have something important to talk about.
I don't think so.
Nix, hi. You're hearing some very strange sounds from downstairs as you're trying to focus. Any non-aligned creature with the Night Mother that has this statuette in their possession gains +1 bonus to their saving throws.
Any non-aligned to the Night Mother.
Yes.
So literally everyone that isn't Yay Night Mother.
Yeah.
Hey, that's me.
Currently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when you go to your fiery, you know.
Right. Okay, cool.
So it depends if either you're edgy or not edgy.
So if I'm edgy, I lose saving throws. Okay.
I mean, if you have it in
plus
your
one
possession.
to every saving throw. Well, I
Yeah,
have it in my-
+1 to every saving throw. But it weighs 5 kilos. So, I mean, it's hefty. And probably be fetch a pretty penny.
I mean, He's not averse to that. He has the capacity to take it, I suppose.
It has a bit of a soothing aura when you hold it, and indeed, it kind of it supernaturally protects you when you have it close.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And for the soul shards, I calculated to be 6 level 1 souls.
Okay, I trust you.
Because it's rounded down, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
question about the soul shards, like gameplay-wise. So if I
fragments?
have like 3 0.5 fragments, that means I can do 1 soul with them, right? Like 1 level 1 soul. Or do I need like... So I need to...
1.5 souls at 0.5 to make 1 potency 1.
Okay, so there is soul entropy. It's not like... Okay, fine.
You lose half a soul in the creation.
Yes.
F. Okay.
But you can still use half souls to cast up to level 2. Then level 3, I think, and forward. Then you require level potency 1.
I see. Cool.
I think. It was 3 or 4.
What do you mean you think you made this shit?
Yeah.
I mean, she can't know everything.
Okay. Anything else we want to do whilst we're drunk and having fun?
I don't would like to take more time, but Amante would like to talk to Nyx at some point, so if anyone...
He'll come down in a second, yeah. So, yeah, he'll come
alone.
down. Oh, look. So lonely.
I
So
mean,
lonely.
Valeria at some point would probably try to usher both Mariella and Hamartia towards bed.
No. It's a bit of a struggle, but eventually they're gonna agree.
Yeah, it's just like, this is a lot of fun, but trust me, you're both going to regret this tomorrow.
But it's more wine.
I just need to speak to Nyx about something.
Alright, I'm gonna go and nest with this pitcher, and she takes the rest of the wine and like goes off.
Sure.
Hey, you. Okay.
Don't worry, I won't stab him in the back or something.
Wait, I was more worried about her okay.
No, she'll be fine. She'll be just fine.
I'm gonna drink the rest of that.
Oh, you probably have some catching up to do, all things considered, though.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, Leah, well, I think if anyone can usher him into this mess of a group, it is you.
I was
You know what I
hoping
mean?
to sit down and talk to him.
Yes,
You talk to Nyx. I'll see you either later or tomorrow.
Sure. Good night.
Night.
My friend.
Don't be so hesitant about that. We are friends.
Alright. Alright then.
Have a good night. And just kind of smiles and goes back to Thad and then just like downs like an entire like.
Jesus Christ. You kind of needed this, to be honest. After all these days, you need this. So, which conversation we're gonna have first? Who wanna be first?
We can know him Marc next.
Okay.
Sure. Kind of sitting in the grand hall, the hallway, banquet hall, whatever you want to call it.
You see Hamati not really walk, more like drift towards you. Hello, Nick. And she turns into you for a second.
Did we have a little too much to drink?
Yes, but there is some matter I wish to discuss with you beforehand. Before I go to sleep, that is something that's been sitting on my heart, I guess.
I'm okay.
I lied. It's actually 3 topics: an accusation, a query following that accusation, and a request.
That sounds like a lot of talking for this time of night. Are you sure? In your current state?
I'm positive. I think my mind is still clear enough.
Oh, okay.
So I accuse you of lying to me.
That's probably true.
Yes, when we were at Daddy Stradi's Castle of Fun, you detected magic stuff, and I remember asking you if you saw some magic stuff in me, and you said,
And she speaks in your voice. No, I did not see anything.
and yet I now know for a fact that Stradi Daddy used his little vampiric magic to make me forget. Now, I am not offended, as I can't really, as you like to give anyone shit for lying. Which brings me to my query. What benefit did it bring you? And I don't mean that in a hurtful way. My feelings are not hurt. I am quite simply perplexed. You had nothing to gain but lying. Only, well, so I don't see why. I mean, you could just say, hey, yeah, someone fucked with your brain or something. So why keep it secret?
I had every intention of telling you at some point.
Ah,
I didn't say right away that you also had some mindfuckery going on because at that point in time, you were telling me that your mother was going to be in the castle. And if you were going to lose your shit, well, we can't have two people lose their shit.
oh,
I didn't know exactly how I was going to react, knowing and seeing the person who killed my best friend in the same room as me. And ultimately, if you were distracted by this fact, there was no guarantee that you would be able to stop me if I couldn't stop myself. So I had a lot of things to gain, Hermatia, at very little cost. We
I
had
s-
a lot of things to gain. After
but
all, if I had done what I did to Sol in that banquet hall, it is likely that I would not be here defending myself to my choices to you.
as I said, I did not take any offense. I was just really curious about the cause for the action. And yet you had plenty of opportunities to tell me on our way here, but you didn't. So either you forgot about it or you're giving me half an answer.
No, it's just my head has been a little bit of a strange place recently. I've had to atone for what I did to you and Sol, and
Don't have to atone to anything. What happened with Soul? Well, you must remember I agreed to it in the end. It was done with my consent. And I could have run away or tried to stab you at any point, but I didn't. Because I thought you deserve some peace of mind.
I've given you my answer, Mattia.
Okay. Thank you. And a request, of course. So you know how you do your hands and then you cast something and wounds tend to heal from that.
Well, it's a soul, so I manipulate the soul to be able to do that.
Yes, I know how to cast a spell, but I thought maybe if you can teach me how you do this, maybe I can come up with my own version of it and, heal people instead of killing them mercilessly.
Well, you so kindly gave me one of your souls from your soul mark earlier on, which was greatly useful in making sure that I could heal Lottie. I have since made some myself, so at the same time as me offering this soul to you, let me show you at the same time how I move my hands, as you put it.
Mm, okay.
And in the ritual it takes to pass over a soul, Nyx will not cast healing word or anything, but use the somatic gestures to demonstrate how he casts healing word to Hamatia as he transfers the soul back to her.
Ooh. You're very drunk right now, so you might need a refresher. But this is definitely a solid start. But yeah.
Oh, so I see.
It's like a flick of the wrist. Flick it. Flick your wrist.
Ah,
Flick it.
ow.
And as she flicks her wrist, they turn into different skin colors.
It's Leviosa and Leviosa.
Ronald Weasley. Leviosa. Yes.
Oh!
Oh.
Anyway, okay. You enjoy this little study session together. Okay, let's move over to Illyria and Thaddeus.
After Illyria kind of like shepherded Muriella to bed and Hamartia at least to hopefully bed after she talked to Nyx.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but Illyria doesn't know that yet, so she's just kind of like sit down close to Thad, take another like big sip of wine. It's like, okay, so the kids are in bed. Poured off.
Yeah, I suppose.
You started it.
Started what?
Calling them children.
I mean, they are. At least they act like it.
I mean, I guess.
Have you ever killed someone that was not guilty of anything before?
Can't say that I have, no. Guess I have been present. We were in a similar situation once before. Didn't have the heart to ease their suffering like Aswada did.
Never really goes away. You never forget their face.
Have you? Before this, I mean.
Before I came here, before I did this job, to find you, I mean, the whole protectorate sending in a search party. I used to be a part of a group of people, and we relocated objects, mostly.
Thieves?
Of sorts. And sometimes objects, sometimes well, hardly ever, but I didn't necessarily do that, but people sometimes. But we could never get caught. We had that code.
Code?
Sorts. You can never get caught.
I mean,
So if and when you get caught, you have two options. You either make sure that you're not caught anymore, and there's not a person that remembers you being caught, or you kill yourself. So the secrets of the organization can remain secret.
what did you get yourself into?
It was so one evening I was on the job. It's a very simple job. Get in, procure the item from a house. It was a fairly large house, like a villa of sorts, and everyone was supposed to be asleep, so it was just get in, get out, easy, no guards, and I walked into the foyer. Walked into the side room, and suddenly, when I procured the object, the light turns on, and I see behind me a small child. Couldn't be more than 6 years of age. He stared at me. I stared at him. You never forget their face. Never. The people in the cellar down here never forget their faces. Even if you try to, you can't.
I mean, it's something we'll have to live with. How did you end up in this organization to begin with?
I was a rebel of sorts, ran away from home. And one thing led to another, I guess. You never really think about what happens or what can happen until it actually does. And every specific point along the road seems reasonable and a logical step forward. Until you look back and can't really change what happened. Certainly can't run away from it. And yeah, I guess. If I do ever make it out, I'll probably be killed anyway. Unless I run very, very far away.
I mean, what do you want to do when we get out of here?
That was heavy. Alright, yep, sorry, that was the alcohol talking. He gets up. Whew. Sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Honestly, I get it. I've done certain things that I probably would change if I had the chance. You know, if you ever want to talk about anything or need any help, I'm here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I'll hold you on to that. And I walk away.
Ooh, shit!
Good old walk away. All right.
Illyria drinks everything that's still left.
Really, don't be a mess!
Everybody basically drinks everything that is left. I mean, you
You
can
know,
go
I mean,
downstairs and pick
I
up more.
wouldn't be surprised if you find Illyria at the table tomorrow morning.
I see. Oh, everybody has a rough night in one way or the other. And you drift to sleep with a drunken haze. Well, most of you. Nix, I mean, it depends upon if you want to or not. I mean, you can drink yourself to that point, but it's conscious effort.
He doesn't feel like it tonight. He doesn't drink heavily tonight. It's whilst it is like cause to relax and forget, at the same time he's a little disturbed by where he is and the fact that he just learned so much about himself that is all disappointing.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Woo! Oh, the tendrils of Mother Night ever encroaches. Yeah. Woo. Well, troubled you all are in some ways. You find yourself in hazy sleep for most of you, and very troubled sleep for Nyx. And then morning comes a little bit too fast, even if you're sleeping in. And the mood at the breakfast table is Quite different.
So at that breakfast table, if everyone's getting up, drunk and hazily, I guess Nyx would be interested in using his newfound ability of casting comprehend the languages on the Rabbings.
Alright. Marilla has made her way downstairs. Heavy, bags underneath her eyes, and she's, sitting there and sipping some water. But she does see you start the process and pikes up a little bit. Ooh! You gonna do it? Oh, no, wait. Oh, my head. Oof, that wasn't smart. Yay! I'm gonna watch over you as you do it. Ooh.
I did warn you when you went off.
Shh. It's alright. I needed that. I think you all needed that. That was nice. Thank you for the wine.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's been a little bit of a dry few weeks.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sorry. Yeah.
Good is a very strong word, but sure.
Oh, why are you... Well, you look like you got hit by a guiding bolt from Nyx. What happened?
What? Why isn't she... I mean, didn't she as much as I did? What?
I drank water afterwards.
But that's not... I did too... This is deeply unfair. Deeply unfair.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I made a mistake yesterday night.
Oh, what happened? Did you kill someone?
Why are we so oddly affixed to killing?
Oh, it's just,
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, fast.
Good morning.
Here.
We were just talking about killing and why Amarthya is so obsessed by it.
Oh, really? No, there are some people that I wish to see very, 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 very much dead.
Yeah.
But beforehand, I wish them to be in a lot of pain. So, yeah.
Wow, that's intense. I'm gonna step over here with Nyx right now, okay?
No, but I also like to steam and sue a little bit, and I'm trying
that doesn't make things any better. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, take this load off, it's just a bad lady person.
Quite okay. I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be disgusting. I'm sorry,
It's out there now.
Yes, you want to kill your boss, someone else wants to kill his...
What? I don't want to kill my boss.
Davian it's your boss night?
I mean, Davian is fucking grumpy, but I mean, he's useful.
Oh, I see. So you don't want to kill your boss, so you want to kill Star.
Why would I want to? I want to kill Star. No.
I mean, not you.
I'm not suicidal.
But if you could have a scroll of a spell called Strad Killing, and you could use it, you would use it.
Does that end the curse?
Let's say it would.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, but anything to end the curse. I mean, feels like a prison. Anyway, can we shut up and just focus on Nyx? This is very important. Oh no, I'm talking too loud again.
I'm sorry. Soul.
Drink more water. It helps.
Go ahead and comfort her head. Do the little soul dance versus hangovers.
What? I don't have a... Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Soul goes over to Mariella and start to make her extremely dizzy by just going round and round her
No, stop.
So how long is this gonna take?
I'm sorry? Shh! Everybody get this fuck off me! It takes a while. Stop bothering him! Ah!
I'm sorry,
I'm not trying to bother him. I want to know if I have enough time to I don't know. Have a look at that thing we found.
You're
What
all
thing
a
you
little
found?
bit confused.
It won't take long. 10 minutes.
Yeah, calm your I eventually soldiers, both Mariella and Illyria are like groaning like as you're like getting some breakfast down. Hopefully that will help your hangovers. Okay, Nyx, make me a 1d9, please.
D9?
A d9, yeah. Power of digital dice.
This doesn't roll. 7.
7. Okay. Okay. So, there were 9 standing stones. Each one of them had, that one powerful word in...
Which I know all of them.
Yes, in Infernal at the top. And then each
Yep.
one of them had a phrase in a language you did not understand, but now you do.
What? But I just comprehend languages. You also understand any written language that I see. So would that mean that I would know what language they're written in?
I mean, yeah, for sure. For this, since it's not beyond your scope of knowledge, with your little magically sight, you realize that this is primordial.
Ooh. Okay.
And each line is from one stone.
Don't know how. So okay.
Oh, the first line should be that one was repeated. First one
Uh-huh.
should be. So it starts with
Dawn of a Heartbeat.
yeah.
Okay. So since I'm the only one who can read this, I will say it out loud. Dawn, a heartbeat away. Hope, a sunrise away. When still cold, dark and cruel. Breath you must hold. Self you must protect. Life nursed in its grave by death. Gale of winter turn. Gentle breeze of promise. Hamati, do you remember the stone which you touched?
Let me
Hmm?
check my notes.
Which stone did you finger?
You would never know.
You know.
Check notes quickly.
Yes. So,
Wait, how's your internet, Cookie? Is it okay?
Yeah. What?
Is that happening to anybody else than me?
No. I think it's the same to me. So I can't hear Cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, Cookie just cut out for me. I don't know.
I don't see my notes. Which so I guess.
Make sure you're close enough to the mic
Mm-hmm.
that it's not
I see.
cutting out because of the detection.
You say it's not in your notes.
So
You're cutting in and out. I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't see
Oh,
any
yeah.
specific stone that I touched.
Ah, okay. But do you remember like a symbol or something that was?
Bexxy, do I remember a symbol or something?
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So if I see you like real thinking hard, is this
She
like more
is-
of an active check or is it as a passive
Yeah,
check?
she's
Can I
like
roll
really
guidance on
thinking
it?
hard. Thinking like the hardest she ever thunk.
Would the GM allow guidance on this roll?
Sure. Actually, thinking hard. Sure.
I'm seeing her actively think hard, not recalling information passively.
Just
Yeah,
pure
that's true.
intelligence.
So 1d4. So thankfully, you remember like which infernal.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I mean,
No, you don't remember.
No.
The infernal rune or little like text for your specific one. No matter how hard, even with Nix's help.
No, maybe I can. Maybe if Marty tries to say every phrase to see if there's any sort of reaction.
every phrase. What phrase?
Gentle breeze of promise. Dawn a heartbeat away. Hope a sunrise away. It's still cold. Dark and cruel. Breath you must hold. Stuff you must protect. Life nursed in its grave by death. Gale of winter. Gentle breeze of promise.
I mean, it kind of feels like if it meant that anyone touching those stones could theoretically have something happen to them. And you said that you touched the stone, and then that horn grew out of you, right?
No, that horn was always there.
Oh, but you have this power of wind, right?
Yes, that's okay. Yes.
Well, I mean, out of all of these,
Gentle
last
breeze
one
of
is-
promise.
right? I
Maybe?
don't know exactly what this means in terms of. Well, maybe we can figure it out if we're going there. But I have now unlocked this ability to translate most things that I see now from a text perspective and hear.
I am so disappointed. I thought I knew what this would mean, but it's just another headache. But at least we are one step further. I mean, just a poem? What the fuck?
Well, it's not a poem necessarily. These are
But is it then?
these are the words on the individual stones that they go around in a circle. It's not like it's one poem. They're just phrases. It just sounds like a poem. And we have Hermatia here who touched a single one. And if one of them, for example, is, well, dark and cruel, someone touching that, who knows what's that?
Yes, but I can't be the only one in 500 years or so to touch a stone in the woods. You know, it's not like Mother Dearest keeps the sentinel 24/7.
I mean,
So why me?
But if people that came before you, like 4 years ago, I tried to make them approach it, but they just flat out refused.
Yeah, because it's really spooky.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Exactly.
You know, yes, Mother Dearest really didn't want me to come there, so naturally I had to come there. There were these figures, these misty figures, dancing and
Maybe.
What if it had something to do with what you are, in a sense, as well?
I'm just a hack's daughter. I'm not anything special.
I wonder if Casimir would know. At least about whether or not he was around when the stones were there. He's been around for a long time.
Good luck getting something out of him before you start to snore, though.
Oh, wait. I think I remember.
Oh?
It was the third one, small. I think, maybe.
What?
What?
A third set, like 3 sets of stones there, right?
Well, there are 9 of them.
Yes, 9, but we have groups of 3, and you have like really small ones. Maybe.
I thought it was. Sorry, just like out of character. I thought it was all in a ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a ring.
It was
Yeah,
all
but
like
you have,
3
like-
sets.
Wait, maybe I'm misreading it. No, I'm misreading it. Sorry.
And I got go confused as well. Like, wait, what? Do you know something that I don't?
Yeah.
sorry, my apologies.
Right.
Right.
Well, maybe we can talk to Casimir. Maybe he has some sort of information. Maybe he knows about them, but at this point, just knowing what they say doesn't tell us anything more than about what they do. We
Okay,
know that
well,
Hamatia.
Then you
got
gotta
powers
go.
from them.
You gotta go to the other ones, right? Do the
Right,
same
maybe there's
magically finagly stuff you do.
True. Maybe each of them has a line that connects them, in a way. Maybe there's a way to use them.
Maybe my sisters know. Maybe because they were part of the ritual, right? Every certain period of time, Mavadias and my 2 darling little big sisters would go there and do some sort of ritual for some ungodly reason, and maybe they know why. And if we know why, maybe we can get it out of them, and then we'll have a clear answer.
I mean, it's worth a shot, but do you think they'll talk?
I'll make them talk.
And where are your sisters right now?
Oh, that's something that Meulen needs to answer me.
Well, as I said, I can find out, but I mean, correspondence will be a little bit slow. I mean, since you're on the other side of Barovia, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we do have some other things to take care of as well.
We'll take care of the werewolves, or at least investigate, see if we can strike some sort of bargain, or if they need something to be done.
And the Wizard of Wines.
Right, and also the winery.
Honestly,
Oh,
that is
really? That's so kind of you. Thank you
I
for
would really
thinking about
like-
us.
I would really like to talk to... What was his name?
Who? He?
The like, smart one whose lectures you always slept through. Or was that a different one?
Yeah.
Wait, the smart one? Our smart one? My smart one?
Yeah, your...
Oh, David. Yeah. The patriarch? Patriarch? Yeah, he's down by the Wizards of Wines.
I would like to talk to him.
Well, be my guest. I can't promise it will be pleasant, but be my guest.
I mean, I think I'm, for once in my life, actually interested in a history lesson.
Oh. You know, I yeah. I get that. I get that a lot. Now I'm way more interested than I was in the past, but now, yeah. Fuck, I should have paid more attention. Anyway, does anyone have like a spell or something? Like, I can't cast anything. I don't have any talent with that. I'm like, my head is pounding.
I mean, I
to
know
do
a few
what?
spells, but
Remove
I don't
headaches?
think they do what you want.
Really?
You wouldn't have a headache if I removed your head?
Okay, whoa. I think it's time for me to leave.
No, I'm sorry, I was joking.
Uh-huh.
I think a little headache to tell you that you're still mortal, Mariella, is a good thing. Otherwise, if you gain a dependency on magics, how can you be self-sufficient?
What? I mean, they tried to teach me, but I mean, Davy knows magic, and I think Danica knows a bit.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know a spell called Remove Bad Mistakes.
You know what? That would be like, why isn't
Yeah.
there one? That would be so useful.
I mean, I guess there are different spells that can solve different problems.
remove mistake. You know, that would be a grand wish. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting scatterbrained again. I got shit to do. So, you know, I mean, talk to our raven whenever you want to get to the werewolf cave, and but do so very subtly. I mean, you need to be smart about it. We don't want the devil on our tail, if you know what I mean. And yeah, well, good luck. I'll come back with the knowledge of where the older sisters are for some interrogation. We got the Wizards of Wines, we got the werewolves that you want to check out. I don't know why you want to. Well, okay, if you want to diminish Star's power, I guess. But if you ask me, the Wizard of Wines and the 2 Standing Stones are way more interesting.
Well, we also have some other business and a depressed elf at our cards, so...
Yeah?
It's also making sure that the children of Kresk aren't continually taken for this incessant ritual casting. So there is something here that is of good, you know, nature. It's not about the wine all the time, Muriela.
I mean, it's a little bit irritating when we don't have our home, but yeah, I mean, okay, sure. Children's lives gotta come before get it.
I will make sure to drag Nyx there eventually.
Good. Okay, I'm happy. Alright, so we're all good, yes?
Safe flight, Muriela.
Stay safe. Lyria kind of like gives her a smile and then just kind of like puts her head back like onto her like arms, just like folded on the table, like.
Oh, okay. Mirella rushes to the door, then turns back and says, "Oh yeah, right, yeah, the same to you. Save everything and don't get brainwashed by vampires who wanna bite you and turn you into a Stasi picture, okay?"
I think we're a little bit more prepared now, but thank you for the thought.
Okay, good. Just so you know. And she rushes out, slams the door behind her, and then a fluff of wings.
Well, she was a most interesting person.
She's going to get herself killed.
Why?
Far too inquisitive.
She's
not enough caution.
Reckless. She's young. Not that I'm that much older, but like, I guess I had my escapades in a less deadly environment.
It's kind of endearing to know someone who is still that inquisitive, given the trauma that you must have gone through to be able to grow up. I mean, do you hear that subtext that you're saying that you have to go through something traumatic before you consider to be mature?
Yes.
I mean, if that's not projecting...
and I did point out how fucked that is.
What do we do? Do we fall them off a mountain or something and then like fly? Haha.
What?
Oh.
Maybe you should ask her.
I should. It seems like a touchy subject.
Do you want to turn into Wereraven?
I mean, no, I don't think I can. Maybe. Do I?
Honestly, I've grown quite fond of the ravens.
Can maybe a hag raven? Maybe.
Isn't that?
Okay, well, we have a couple of things to do. We've resolved one problem of Kresk. Maybe two.
What are we going to do with Frank? Are we going to make her stay here or...
Lottie is gonna need a lot of rest, and Cloven seems to be genuinely happy to have a little company for the time being. Lottie is in no condition to.
There's very
wander
loud
down.
snoring from above, coming from Cloven. From two heads.
Oh my god! Wouldn't you like to? I don't know, return her to.
I think we should.
I think it would be better if we go and find Gilly, but at least to... Oh god, we could have told Muriela to go ask Gilly or find Gilly to tell him Lottie's okay, but If we're
Can
heading that
Illyria
way,
kind of like look out a window and see if she can find a raven anywhere?
It's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't communicate with people from great distances yet, so
I think we should find.
we're heading that way. If we are meant to be going northeast around Kresk, this area, we'll be drawing quite close to the western bank of the lake where Asphodel said she took them. Maybe we'll bump into him.
Oh, we're saying goodbye to the Abbey for now.
For now.
So.
I'd say I miss the place.
No. Make sure to close the gates on the way out.
And Lottie gonna be alright?
For now. Cloven has pilfered some of the waters from the pool down below, and apparently that helps the agricultural abilities of growing things. I mean, he's turning them into alcohol, but still, technically, there is a possibility for him to grow produce to help Lottie get her strength.
Okay,
back.
have you told him we should at least say goodbye to Lottie?
Sure, of course. I mean, I don't mean to just like leave them. Bye. Thanks for the memories. Enjoy not having a hand. No, it's we say goodbye.
Okay.
If you're ready to go now, I mean, that's fine too.
I mean, question: has Illyria hasn't attuned to the sword yet, or has she?
No, that requires about an hour, like a short break.
Yeah.
You can do it now. Before we head off. Have
Yeah, I mean,
breakfast.
Illyria's like, you know what? I actually wanted to ask earlier. I wasn't being impatient. In fact, I wanted to know if I had enough time to look at this thing. She takes out the sword.
I take your time. I mean, there's no rush. Can I poke my head outside and see what the weather is like? If it's still snowing.
It's a little bit calmer than yesterday, at least. It's like this gentle kind of snow.
Take your time. I mean, aren't in any particular rush right now, other than telling
Disappearing
Gilly.
children.
Well, yes, but that happened during the night. So night is over. Theoretically, we have at least another 12 to 16 hours of sleuthing to do.
I mean,
So
I can do it
take
later,
some
too.
time. Everyone prepare yourselves. Get all your equipment squared away. We don't know how long it's going to be before we have another warm roof over our heads.
Well then, so we come back here in an hour then.
If you need to do something, sure. We'll leave in an hour. Just a little after.
Hey, I would like to say goodbye too.
Yes, we do the goodbyes when we leave, not, say goodbye and then wait around for an hour.
I'm just
Is
saying.
that how you do, goodbyes in the
No,
Protectorate?
I'm just saying, if we leave in exactly an hour, it might take some time to say goodbye.
Have we figured it out? It's
I
not...
don't know where this
Anyway.
is going. I have a headache.
Anyway, you have some breakfast. The headaches are a little bit alleviated. We attune to our sword. And we go upstairs to say goodbye to Lottie. During the night, she has developed a fever.
Oh.
Meaning that she's not technically unconscious anymore. She's flitting about a little bit, moving actively, in bouts of deep sleep and then into REM. But she isn't calm as she was yesterday, but she's unresponsive.
Oh no.
I kick Cloven awake. Not forcefully, but more like I didn't say I kick him. I said I kick him awake. So
Okay.
I like kick the chair or something like that.
He wakes up with a bit of a, a very fast kind of. What's going? Oh, master! All right. Yeah, he's up awake and he stands up immediately. Pats his second head, rubs the eyes of his second head. What's going on? What do you need me to do?
I think you need to get a handle on that drinking of yours, because if you see here, Lottie is not doing so well and she needs your attention.
Oh, I'm so sorry, master. It's all my fault. It goes down on his knees. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I was just sleeping very, very hard.
Well,
What can I do? How can I fix this?
I need you to attend to her and lay off the booze.
Do I really have to?
And say go cold turkey. I mean, what is it in life other than enjoying yourself? But if you're drinking yourself into a stupor each night, you're not looking after Lottie, and Lottie needs to stay alive.
So no stupor, but otherwise okay?
Little sip once a day. Until Lottie is restored.
He takes out a flask, does a big swig. Alright, I will look after her. My master. He's ready to cry.
I pat him on the head. How tall is he? He's like short, right? Like
He's
halfling
pretty
height.
short. He's pretty short.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe up to your chest height. At tallest.
I pat him on the head and I give him guidance and say, I believe in you, Cloven, but you just have to take some responsibility.
Well, I am used to that. Okay. You going, my master?
We need to take care of other things. The children have been taken the night by werewolves that we must resolve.
When will you be back?
Well, maybe in a day or two. Depends on what comes from dealing with these werewolves. But if someone
werewolves!
if someone comes here to the abbey with the name Gilly, asking to see Lottie, you let him in.
Gilly to see Lottie. Let him in.
And do everything you can to ensure that he is warmed up.
Warmed up?
If he's cold. But he is Lottie's partner.
Okay. Yes, master. And he does this salute. What will be it? Should I steal more water?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fine. I think well, looks around. Anyone wants to say anything?
Yes. You should probably, put a wet towel on her head if she has a feather.
Oh, right away. And he runs down.
Nix, do you mind if I give her something?
Sure.
Of course. Okay. Marty pulls out from her little side bag a little note, but she scribbles down something in it. And then she's going to take the extra swing kit that she has and put it over the desk. And just, she has a note that is just written, "Don't give up," with the simming kit.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's it for me.
Okay. Lyria?
I mean, Illyria's just gonna, say goodbye to Lottie. Give Claus a bit of like a look and just like, you better take good care of her.
Oh, Cloven is already gone.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
but tell.
Okay.
Nix, are you sure it's a good idea to let him take care of her?
I don't have a choice right now. Lottie
me-
can't be moved, and we have to deal with a couple of other things. If we find Gilly, then we can make him come here and he can take care of her better
Then we
than we
should
can.
find him first.
Well, we're heading that way.
What about
Nix brings out his book for the map.
Oh. I see.
Map.
what about Casimir? Maybe Casimir can help her if we somehow manage to get him in here.
Right. So,
The point is, we need someone sane to do so.
So we are kind of here. And Casimir is a little bit outside. We go say hello to Casimir to ask about stones. And then we go like... oops, no snapping. We go around here. It's like around here, I guess, somewhere. And you can see like from there, this is kind of where Asphodel was. So it's like...
We should make sure to.
It's just a little bit out of our way to see, like, maybe he's looking for her. Maybe we bump into him somewhere around here. I think I might have... Well, I have learned a couple of other tricks this last night after Daddy passed, but... Illyria, do you remember anything that Gilly was wearing?
Not particularly.
Nix is gonna do the hard thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Illyria too.
Intelligence. One of you guidance.
We're both doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll guidance myself. Wait, no.
Yeah.
I think we're the
unless-
same intelligence. What's your intelligence? Not that we have to. No, it's fine.
Plus
Nix will do
one.
him. Okay, it's irrelevant then. Plus 1d4. Do the big think.
Wow.
Okay.
You do actually remember, Illyria, that Gilly had this like lime green little tiny, pillow attached to his clothing where a bunch of needles were sticking out of it that he always kept around. It was his needle,
Pincushion.
Yeah, pincushion. Yeah, it was needle.
Illyria kind of
It's
looks towards
pincushion.
me. What about his pincushion?
Right. That was so weird when I saw it. Well, maybe I have an option now to find things at greater distances by the use of magic. So, if we get close enough, I can cast it, and maybe I will be able to know the direction.
Sounds like a plan.
I thought it
If
might.
he has it on him anyways.
Well, it's either that or someone else has it, and if someone else has it, then someone else needs to let go of it. And if they don't let go of it, then we're going to make them let
I was
it go.
thinking more along the lines of if he's in the woods, he probably left it at home.
It depends. I don't think that they would have left Zarovich for anything, particularly after so recently from the uprising in Balaki.
This is Amatia reminding you to catch us up, please.
I wanted to catch you up last time, but then we all got really drunk.
Well, you can catch up us now because me and Fad are standing here listening to you babbling and blabbering on and on
Well,
about things you seemingly
okay,
not
okay.
understand.
Okay, how about I'll answer any questions you have about anything. I'll give you a full rundown when we're on our way while we're walking.
And talking.
Yeah.
Okay then. It's a deal.
Okay.
That
So-
is the plan. We go see Casimir. We go on our way to where Muriela said where the werewolves were, and on that way maybe we find Gilly.
Sounds like a half-baked. Not really a plan, more like a... It's enough.
Well, we can't do anything with the werewolf situation until we get there, and then all sorts of reconnaissance is needed.
Right. Well, we'll be on our way. I want to apologize if I said or did anything stupid yesterday, both before and after the drinks.
Everybody does stupid things when they're drunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Everybody does stupid things when they're drunk. I've done plenty.
I've never done anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You leave the abbey behind, close the gates, and you trudge down the zigzaggy way down into Kresk proper. It's less than a 10 minutes walk. Do we start that long conversation at that walk, or do we leave it until we leave Kresk?
I think when we leave Kresk, it makes more
Alright.
sense.
Good. Well. Yes, and you're able to do so at will. You come back down into the familiar sites of Kresk proper, to that central kind of road that goes in a ring around Kresk, and there is a very fidgety young boy, like a young teenager with 13, 14 at max. As soon as you come down, he runs up to you, looking quite stressed, and immediately asks, "Where have you been? You've been gone for such a long time. The burgomaster has been asking you for you the whole morning."
Something the matter?
Something the matter? All the cows are dead! All of them! Every single one of them! We only have a few sheep left! And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic
shit!
Misery.
Oh shit!
Hey, we're gonna walk and talk and catch you up!